Hey, 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 my lovelies! I am your humble ringmaster, Crowmeda, and today we have Voidling Bound, a sort of creature creator collector game which just came out, and I've been eyeing it for a while, but I've stayed unspoiled. But we're gonna hop in and see exactly what this game is all about. And if I all of a sudden get a little bit sluggish, it's because I'm literally having my first cup of coffee and I was feverish the entire night. I don't know what happened. I feel like I'm coming down with something, but I have fever. Now I'm feeling good, so we're gonna see how long I can last. All right, we're gonna go with a new game, and we got a couple options. I feel like this is just easy, medium, hard, and like oh my god, hard. So I feel like I'm gonna go with adventure. Now let's just go with that. It just came out, so I doubt I'm gonna find much info online. You know, I literally know nothing, but it's what I think you'd get from Spore character creation and your creature collector games.
Thirst for knowledge has always been its hubris. By exploring the edge of the universe, we might have gone too far, flown too close to a star. In our search for the next frontier, we met the wrath of a deadly parasite.
Okay.
Relentless monstrosities, spreading like a plague.
So that's like the villains.
Blackens the lands, festering, corrupting,
It's nice art.
Everything in their path. We named it the Legion.
The Legion, okay. The Legion, not Legion, Legion.
Our strongest weapons failed. Lush, thriving planets were hollowed into lifeless husks.
So it's like the orcs from 40K.
Loomed, and hope had all but vanished. A small group of field biologists discovered a mysterious type of space creature.
A little guy.
The Voidlings.
Ooh.
Though resilient and adaptable, they stood no chance on their own. But they held a hidden strength.
The mutation.
To evolve and resist the Legion.
Yeah, we can evolve them.
Thus, the Voidling Bound program was born, sending
that's good
trained
lore.
specialists, the Wranglers, to bind with Voidlings, connecting
neural
their
binding.
minds and forging a symbiotic alliance. Through this connection, Wranglers can accelerate the creature's evolution and wield their full potential to fight the
So we
dreadful
control them
disease.
via our minds. A little mind
Together,
communication.
Wranglers
Symbiosis.
and Voidlings bound as one.
That's why it's
now
bound,
stand
okay.
as the last line of defense in our fight for survival.
That's not bad. It's a good pre-story. I don't know how much story this game has, so I'm happy about the fact that there is story. I was initially under the impression that there wouldn't be any story at all, because, again, I know nothing of what we're about to uncover here. So I'm actually pleased that there's something to go off of. It's nice. All right, this is your boy. Your boy, the big green man. Okay. Let's have a little look-see-poo. We're in a little bit of a space station. A little cryo chamber type she is. Seems like we go from planet to planet to reclaim them from the Legion. I think that's what it is. I'm rocking a solid 60 FPS and it feels smooth. Again, I have it limited to 60 FPS. I could make it higher, but I have the graphics maxed out for those of you that are interested. Well, we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. Finally awake. Come to see me on the main deck for the mission brief. Okie dokie. Let's have a little peek. There you are. To Rachel. What's up? Glad you suited up fast, Wrangler. The situation is critical. Video's ground team. Okay, I'm guessing that's the planet. Video's ground team Alpha meant to secure data and Voidlings before our arrival mission is in action. Likely dead, taken by the Legion. Okay. We thought the mission was a loss, but somehow Henry spotted a survivor, a Voidling. It's safely on board now, ready for neural binding. Still, ecosystems are vanishing by the hour, and we can't act without concrete data. We need access to the team's research if we want any chance to save the fauna. The team's base is off the coast. Legion spawns have already tore through it, so resistance should be light. Perfect for a first mission. Okay, so we're a newbie. Find the radio tower and bring it online. Okay. It's probably half buried under Legion's tumors. With their data, we can locate safe zones, track surviving Voidlings, and plan counterattacks. Okay, so we got to get to the antenna and grab any Voidling samples while you're out there. Leon will know what to do with them. Okay, so we're in Resident Evil now. For now, head to the vivarium. Henry's there, taking care of your new recruit. He'll fill you in. Okay, so they got us a little guy. They got us a little buddy. Let's have a little look-see at our little dude. Oh, okay, so it's not that we're... Okay, so between the smog and, like, that we're breathing in constantly, there is a human behind it. Okay, I was wondering if we were, like, mutating shit. Hey, Henry! Morning, Greenhorn. Cryo treating you all right? Or still feeling like warmed up sludge? I was thawed out last week and still can't hold down breakfast. But hey, I've got you covered anyway. Found a partner for you a couple days back. Fella's been pacing ever since. Guess it wants you to take it for a walk. Aw. A Kvipek. Straight out of what's left of Vito's jungle. Yeah, I know that what you're gonna say. It's got all the charm of a potato with googly eyes, but don't let the blank stare fool you. There's a clever spark in there, and the saliva melts through lesion spawns like butter and on a griddle. It's quick, it's sturdy, and has just enough bite. Perfect fit for your first run. Alright, and if you yawn, head down to Vivarium and say hi to your new buddy. Don't screw it up, yeah? First Voidling is something special. Okay, so it's like it has a beak. Might need to poke around to spot it. The slippery little bugger is always hiding. Okay. Let's have a little look-see. Let's have a little look-see in the vivarium. The graphics are nice. I like it. It's very charming. It's very charming. Yeah, just look at that. It looks good. We're gonna find our first little dude. Just a little guy. Oh, there he is. Oh, I got a bird! I don't know if everybody gets a bird, but I guess that's very fitting. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, buddy! Oh, that's sweet. Alright, so we got a Kvipek. I do feel something about getting like little animals and stuff because we literally got a new puppy, Thorkel the Great Dane, who I post about a lot over on Twitter if you want to go follow that. Links are down below. But let's see what we can do with this little guy. We can pet him. You do lack a little bit of color, my boy, though, but I think with mutations and evolutions, we can fix that. Alright. Cool. Do you follow me? Oh, no. Oh. Yeah, alright. Okay, cool. Alright. So now we gotta do the neural bind station thingy. Its jaws open up in 4 spots, which is pretty unique. But let's see what we got here. Strength. Essence. What the f is essence? Okay, hold on. Essence is elemental damage bonus. Status effect damage multiplier. Okay. The rest all is fairly understandable. You know, strength, vitality, recuperation, and agility. It all seems pretty logical. I think what I am going to do, though, is go with, essence. It's the first thing that caught my eye. Why not? I don't think the first bit of missions is going to be all that difficult, so we might as well go damage. Oh, nice. Okay, what is this? Jeans. Modest. Wait, can I put this away? Yes, thank you. Oh, okay, so this is like the different colors I can... yeah, no bonus for base module. Okay, so I guess I need to unlock stuff. But that's fine. That's fine. Right now, we just have an uncooked chicken. Which is fine. I love them anyways. Music's not bad either. So far, haven't seen any bits of stutter. Oh. Neural bind. Okay, there's a little bit of stutter, but obviously it's loading to get into the mission. Okay. Okay, so it's like a... Woohoo, it's so bright. Okay, so this is basically Pacific Rim, but with a little guy. That's what this is. The Pacific Rim with a little guy. Although, in Pacific Rim, this would technically be more applicable if it would be, the precursors and the actual monsters instead of the humans. But you know what I mean. Collectible plants. Huh. Okay, so you get plants. I got a little foot lash. Oh, I got a leap. And what is R2? It's doing nothing. Okay. We have a double jump. And there's an XP bar at the bottom. Triangle does something, but it's over the health symbol, and I'm kind of wanting to wait. Okay, now... Oh, sorry, I was doing L2. Okay, R2 shoots. And these must be the tumor things that we gotta get rid of. Oh, nice. So I like that when it goes away, plants do actually come up, and then we get XP modifiers from actually cleaning up the map. Look at that. Doesn't that look great? This looks fantastic. Stamina. Using your primary attack will deplete your stamina. You can restore your stamina faster than normal. Press square before it runs out completely. Okay. Energy blobs. Legion spawns will ooze energy blobs upon death that regenerate your stamina. Collect them. Okay, to avoid exhaustion. Okay. So now we're going to be facing some combat, I'm guessing. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so I'm just fucking sniping right about now. I'm liking this. That's the energy blobs they were mentioning. Oh, and okay, yeah, so I'm supposed to use the leap as an evade. Okay. I don't know if... Okay, I don't think this is going to be roguelite-esque. But, I don't know. Odd time to bring this up. I've been playing a lot of Spell Brigade with Natural Causes. One of the buddies from the Nest channel that we got going. And I've been enjoying that. And this, I don't know why. Maybe because I just played it yesterday while I was having a fever. But, you know, it's like hop into a mission and out. I feel like this is going to... And what I'm getting at, I know this is very convoluted. But what I'm getting at is it feels like this is going to be fun to hop in and out of. You know what I mean? You can just, like, grab the game, do something, hop out. You don't have to, like, be super over committed all the time to play this, like, for extended amounts of time every single day to keep up. A hop in and out type experience. I do like the sniping. I don't know what element I'm doing, though. That's one thing I'm a little bit confused of. I don't know what element I'm doing. Maybe I don't have an element. That could also just be the case. I upped elemental damage maybe for absolutely no reason. Maybe I first get that once I do evolution. So, you know, I guess you're learning more than me if you're watching this before you played it yourself. Whoa, what was that? I'll try for a little bit for the melee. These are hivelets. And they don't seem too powerful at all. But I wonder if we're going to get a boss down the line. Oh shit. I wonder if I... Yeah, that would most indubitably kill me. Alright. Smooth as butter, baby. Okay, oh. So we can actually interact with this building. Oh, a little bit of extra goodies. Oh, this seems like feels like a loot room. Oh, okay. Yeah, so definitely keep your eyes out for these things. Some of the stranger plants like this, though, you do have to pop for it to drop the stuff. Okay, so we got some flying boys. A little bit further out over here. They seem to be a bit more squishy. Which is not a problem. But we're just gonna clean up more of the sludge. I'm noticing whenever I do that, I get little like chemistry vials on where my webcam is at most of the time. So now you know where that is. I'm gonna move that out of the way of the edit. But I don't really know what that is. Maybe that's like a mission multiplier. Like it doesn't seem to be your XP. You know what I mean? It feels like something that you get per run. But we'll figure that out. But because it has a chemistry symbol on it, I feel like it has something to do with upgrades. And these are health plants. Okay. So the plants based on color give you stuff. Okay, very nice. This screams a mini boss area or boss area. So no bueno. Cleansing progress. Ooh. Areas infected by a malignant heart need to be cleansed. Destroy all tumors in the area to expose the malignant heart. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna try and like clear this out in hopes that it makes less enemies spawn. Oh, there it is. It doesn't seem either that there's like a limit to how far my ammunition reaches. Yeah, like it hits very far, which is really nice. I always hate it when projectiles in games don't reach or just like go a few meters, but now it seems like all hell is breaking loose now. Do I gotta kill you? Oh, yeah. There you go. Ooh, greater festing hives. Music's getting a little bit tense there, my guy. Oh, see, so he's immune. He's immune. Okay. Hey, big buddy. Hold the phone. This is actually a really cool dude. Oh, I'm using square now to actually, like, regain my stamina faster. Oh, okay. I feel like these tumors become evil dudes if I don't pop them quick. Or I don't know if I misunderstood there, but when they came up, it looked like the case. So I'm just gonna get rid of these for a little bit. Yeah, see, there you go. And then you use square, and then you regain your stamina real quick to not... It's basically overheating if you were to use a mini gun in a shooter, you know what I mean? Maybe that's a good comparison. I am taking considerable damage, though. I probably need to figure out a little bit better on how to dodge more consistently. Oh, okay, so he pre-aimed that. All right. So when he goes down one tab, he goes into a little bit of a mini stagger for just a few seconds, but... Oh, well, there we go. Boom. I had to do it with the melee. So I got a little fire, some pyromutagen. Okay, okay. Oh, we got our family. Look at them. These my little guys. Okay, so we could... so we auto-return to the ship. Yeah, that's a mission done. That was... I don't know, roughly 15 minutes, 10 minutes. I think 10 minutes more so in total. Not bad. Not bad. Really enjoyable. So based on this type of menu, there's going to be like missions. I think we have like side quests to complete when we do missions. This is obviously the first one. So, okay, so we got 2 pyros and 2, what I assume are acids, and then whatever the vial symbol is, resource yield. Okay. We did it. We're a natural. Where's my little guy? Oh, there he is. Nice work, Wrangler. Leon wants a word. He's been in a rough spot, so don't take his attitude too personally. Okay. Sure thing. Oh, this is Leon. Hey. How you doing, man? Nice coat. Frankly, I'd have bet against you, Wrangler, but somehow you've managed to stumble into success. Okay, now, don't need to be rude. Don't expect applause, but I suppose this merits a proper introduction. I'm Leon Schrödinger, renowned geneticist, chief of GenLife's Legion program, and as of late, strategically marooned on your tin can. Okay, well, f*** off, man. Jeez, where is all this coming from? I know I was supposed to take it personally, but they can't tell me what to do. Okay? Luckily for you, it appears I am destined to assist you as your highly overqualified personal geneticist. I hate this guy, dude. All right. To start, I've reviewed the report on your first Voidling-bound mission. Let's not sugarcoat it. It's dismal. Neural binding connection performance, subpar. Voidling genetic data, disastrous at best. But credit where credit is due. The research samples you brought should be enough to work with the devices I finished engineering earlier. Well, I guess we did something right. Follow me, Wrangler. Shall we begin with the evolution chamber? It's time to surpass nature's failures and craft true apex genetics. Okay, so now we get to touch the genes of this little poultry. We get to poke and prod around on the DNA side of things. Evolution chamber. Oh, I don't want him to get injected with stuff, the poor little thing. Like, I don't want like the syringes. I don't like that. Evolve your voidlings to gain new abilities by infusing mutagens into their DNA. Mutagens come in all elemental varieties and are required to evolve voidlings in a given elemental strand. Okay, so that seems to be fire, ice, lightning, and then I don't know what purple is. We'll figure it out. Okay. So, press to reveal evolutions. Okay, so these are paths I can go on. Very, very nice interface, by the way. So we can go into Pyro element and it gets a little bit more red. Change the specimen's element to Pyro, highly effective against Legion spawns and unknown factions. So there's unknown faction? Okay. There's something else we don't know yet. Change the specimens to organic. Highly effective against Legion spawns and unknown faction. Okay, well... this is a good question now. I do want to go with fire, though, I think. I think fire is the right... No, actually... Hmm. Let's go poison. Let's go poison. I never choose a fire starter in Pokemon, so let's go with this one, which is grass. I tend to go grass. Bada bing. All right. We got ooze green eye, tropical green color from that. Okay, so we get a lot of different customized options. And because we have another poison, or sorry, organic mutagen, we can go down it again. So blowgun, shoot highly accurate low fire rate projectiles that apply a poison stack on hit. Shoot short range projectiles in a burst that slow enemies on hit. Okay, but those require 3 mutagens to evolve. Okay, so we can't do that yet, but we know where we're going. We know where we're going. Okay, so we got him to be that. Okay, excellent. The mutagens we inserted are stabilizing as I anticipated. The Voidling should easily dispose of Legion Spawn's defenses. Let's move to the Cerebrum Enhancer, a precise apparatus meant to implement genetically engineered biosynapses and stimulate new cognitive functions. So new skills? Is that what it means? Just in his own way of speaking? Let's see. It's got a brain. This is the right one. I like how he then hops from one to the other. Okay. It feels very alive. He's in it. He's in it to win it. Cerebrum Enhancer. Research samples acquired from Legion spawns and flora can be spent by the Cerebrum Enhancer to increase your Voidling capabilities. Cerebrum enhancements are acquired per species. All future Voidlings of the same type will share the same progress. Okay. So of the same type will share the same progress. I think that's very specific wording. Okay. I thought those would be like, oh yeah, so all of my future Kvipex are going to have this. Okay, okay, that's understandable. That's understandable. Okay, let's see. A quick dash for evading incoming attacks. Dash and slash, executing low health enemies. Shoot a large projectile that explodes on impact and hurts nearby enemies. Okay, this is where the little flasks come in, the little symbols, because that's what the cost there is. Okay. Rapid fire. Shoot a continuous stream of ooze. Well, I'm going to get all these, like, center ones, because I'm noticing this is a web, which the menu feels similar to... I mean, I don't have a lot of experience with a whole lot of, like, games similar with skill trees like this, but it reminds me of Enshrouded, I guess, if I could make a comparison where it's, like, just a wheel of things and they go around. And you get, like, base nodes. So, let it rain. Unleash a downpour projectiles from the sky, exploding and damaging enemies on impact. So the question is, do I want to do AoEs more, or do I want to, like, focus fire more? That's the question here. I guess the real question is, what's, like, the final thing that I want, right? Every 5th bullet deals double damage. After every 40 launch projectiles in a row, gain bonus fire rate stack. Well, I think because my one upgrade that I did was for elemental stuff, this here on hit apply an elemental effect on enemies, I might as well just go for that one, and it's not too far down the line. And it gives me an increased damage by 25%, and another by 25%, so that's 50. Boom. But I just don't have enough for this, but it's fine. It's fine. That's actually a pretty decent damage upgrade, just flat across the board. This is good work, but we need more research samples to achieve anything above mediocre. Collect them diligently. They are the foundation of your Voidling's progress. Before you go, Rachel insists on seeing you for a briefing, but remember, it's my insights that will drive your success. Oh, bro. Jeez. You are something else, my guy. Holy. Okay. Hey, Rachel. How you doing? Talk to me. Data is flowing in, and it isn't good. Legion spawns are spreading their plague like wildfire, and Voidlings are on the brink of extinction. We've detected a Legion infection targeting one of the last known Quipec sanctuaries. Oh, no! If this natural shelter falls, we lose the species and our foothold, so we defend it at all costs. But remember, this isn't just about saving them. We need to evolve them and make them strong enough to fight back. So again, keep an eye out for research samples. This mission is a real test, Wrangler. You're dropping into a hot zone. Time to see what you're made of. Okay. She's wording it differently, as if this mission is going to be something else. So I gotta save the cauldrons. Okay. I guess... Okay, I was wondering when we would get this. So every single time you go into a mission, you have the possibility to get this menu to add something. Okay. No, screw it. I'm just gonna keep going with essence. Just like that, we're good to go. And see, my gas is green and he's green. I mean, my gas gets purple, but we're gonna ignore that fact, okay? But we're combinating. We are combining. We are matching. That's the word. English, yes. All right, round 2. Okay. Oh, so this is a wave mission. 4 total. Okay. Interesting. Okay. That's nice. I wonder what other types of missions are available then, actually. Ooh, hello. Alright, I saw we're doing acid now. I can see that. I do say, though, I am enjoying playing this on controller quite a bit with the aim. Not sure how it feels playing on PC, like on mouse and keyboard, but controller is feeling really nice. I've been especially just trying to practice gaming more with the controller just because my editors keep wanting to punch me in the nuts if I, like, take shots for a video, and it's just, like, my mouse sensitivity off the charts going, and they need to use that for an edit. Yeah, controller is saving me a lot of stress, or saving them a lot of stress, better said. All right. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, so we're already on 3 out of 4. It's going by really fast. Ultimate? Your Voidling has enough power to use its ultimate ability. Press L1 to unleash it now. Power blobs. Your Voidling regains power over time. You can accelerate this process by picking up power blobs from Legion spawn remains. Okay, so I see that L1 there. I just am thinking there has to be a final boss towards the end, and because we are on 3 out of 4, I'm thinking I want to save it, you know? Well, it's getting a little bit tough because the thing is, these big guys, when you pop them, they make the little guys. Sometimes. I don't think it's always. Maybe I misunderstood there again. It looked like that happened, but I'm not sure now. Yep, here we go. Oh, this guy is blobby. Ew. Why are you so ugly? Alright, let's do L1. What's this? Activate. Oh. Holy shit. Holy shit. Ah! Use heal charge. Yeah, okay. Now that triangle's coming in real handy. Oh, I dodged too late. Okay, I definitely take constant damage while inside his bubble. I had to test that out for science. Okay, I have no choice but to keep my distance then with this. What is he? No! Ah! My dodge was on cooldown, I believe. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think he's like binding to those little guys. I'm not sure. But I'm about to get my ultimate back. Let's try that. Okay, so he just shoots like a giant group of projectiles, which is good. And I did heal now all of a sudden, which is welcome. I don't know how that happened, though. Okay, that's the big attack now. Yeah. Okay, so I haven't used that till now. Woo! But there's that big chunk, that big blob that I can shoot out. Which is actually really nice damage. Damn it. Ah. Okay, so he's on his last phase, evidently, and he is getting much more aggressive. Alright, so I got them lined up now, at least, so all of my shots are going to be hitting something down that path. But I think we got this in the bag. I think we're good. Boom. Nice. Sweet. At least have it. Feels like Monster Hunter in the end, when you have a little bit of time left after the hunt to just pick up the final loot. Which is nice. Just savor the moment. But yeah, we saved the Quipek nest. Their refuge. This is our little guy's home. Let's go back home to our home and see what happens. It's called outlasted, I guess, when you beat these types of missions. We do have 3 of the organic mutagens now, though, which is very, very nice. Oh, we got so many, actually. And enough for that one, like, really good upgrade that we were, like, going down the path for. So we got big upgrades up all around. Incredible job, Wrangler, but we can't rest. We have another mission on the table. Okay, well, hold on, Mama, okay? I got some upgrades to do, which I feel like is going to be a very, very pleasant loop in this game to just go in, upgrade, in, upgrade, in, upgrade, in, upgrade. All right, so this is the one we wanted, which was shoot short-range projectiles in bursts that slow enemies on hits. So we're going to get that one. And look, he has leaves on him now, which is really cool. I mean, I know I keep referencing Pokemon a lot for this one, but it's like, I like Leafeon, and this one has, like, the leaf on his forehead, which is nice. Let's see what else we got. Ooh. Okay, so this is getting freaky. Look at, like, what is with this guy's, like, back? Shoot a projectile that spawns a cloud of poison bubbles on hit. And this is shoot a projectile so powerful that it launches you backwards. Okay, so it's to dodge, I believe, then. Okay. Well, we don't have enough for either of them, but it's starting to look pretty freaky. Pretty crazy. Okay. Yeah, look at him now. Look at the little tropical guy. Now we're going to use the Cerebrum Enhancer to get that one teensy tiny little upgrade over here. On hit, apply an elemental effect to enemies. There we go. I hope that's going to be good. I think this whole area here I like. Screw it. All right, let's just increase damage by another 10%. Why not? Might as well put the points in. There you go. All right, let's talk to our friend Rachel for mission numero 3. Fantastic work at the Jungle Maw Cauldrons. Quipex are gathering again. Even spotted a few Gilliks roaming the area. But we're not done. The Legion has overrun the plateaus overlooking the jungle, the Crimson Mesa. It used to be a thriving feeding ground for multiple Voidling species, and it needs cleansing. With shelter and food in proximity, these Voidlings should start to produce offspring again. Go Voidling-bound, Wrangler. And if you haven't already, check in with Leon to use the resources you've gathered. Okay. Okay, so they're kind of already, like, letting go with the hand-holding, feels like. Because now it was like, talk to Leon if you need help, but it's like, it was so easy to understand that I already just did it before talking to her. So, you know, it's not overly complicated, which I like. Now, I do think I was struggling a little bit with my health with the boss. The thing is, agility not only increases my speed, which I want to just outrun enemies, but it increases my fire rate multiplier and critical chance, which sounds great all around. So I'm going to go with that. Please and thank you. There we go. All right. We're going in Voidling-bound style. I don't know if this is going to be a different type of mission, but this does seem to be in a new region of this planet. Okay. Yeah, this has to be the Mesa, I suppose. It has a red hue to it. Okay. Oh, yeah, I shoot in bursts now, right. Okay. And, I guess it's like mini puzzles, I guess. That felt... I'm making a lot of... Like, I'm drawing a lot of comparisons to different games, but it's just so that people kind of understand what I'm feeling. Opening the door like that felt like opening up some of the doors in Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, where you have to, like, break some of the, pods to then get the gates to open, so... Oh, hello, little buddies. Oh, this burst firing and damage increase all around is automatically already feeling so much better. And just pop out those little dudes. These plants are super important, though. You really don't want to miss them. I feel like this is also now... There's a lot of different paths I could take, I think. Like, I could have gone there where I opened the path, but I'm choosing a different one now. Ooh, it's a chunkier little guy. Ooh, we got some updrafts going on. Collectible plant. But this map does seem a little bit more in depth Like, it's got a lot more verticality to it. And what the hell is this? Elemental Rift. Okay, so that's just to get an automatic elemental point, but they're eggs. And if you have seen any of our videos of Palworld over on the Nest, you know that hatching eggs is one of my favorite in-game activities of all time. That and, like, fishing. But, like, hatching eggs is, like, opening loot boxes without the wallet hurting as much, you know what I mean? So it gives me a rush when most games let you hatch eggs and you don't really know what you're going to get. So I'm excited. I'm excited to pop this little guy. We are dealing so much more damage now. It is not even a competition anymore. Like, some of these, I just tap once and they're dead. You see that? These bigger guys, they take a bit more, but still. Okay, I finally found the root cause of this door. It took me a while to figure out. It was a little bit further away, but I like that it's not too easy every single time. Which, again, has me wondering how complex it gets the deeper you get into the game, because I don't know where the ceiling is. Another... Ah! No! Okay. I'm wondering if... Oh, wow. Okay, so you can traverse things by double jumping. But yeah, that's another ice one. Cryogenic is how they call it. Not bad. I've noticed a few of those in this map. But this one gets a little bit disorienting. I'm kind of a little bit confused on where to go. Might also just be my fever talking. Alright, I finally figured it out. It took me a while, but this door was a little convoluted. It had two to actually get through, but it's fine. It's fine. I just had to look around a little bit to find the nodes. Because the thing is, the nodes also just kind of look like the average tumor, which made it a little bit confusing for me to figure out. But that's just on me. It's just on me. This definitely doesn't feel like the way I should be going, though. There was a door, evidently, which I just opened where I should be going through. But I feel like this is going to give me, yeah, a little bit of secret goodies, like a little fire node. Very nice. A mutagen of the fire variety. And I don't think there's fall damage, or at least I have not fallen enough yet to fully conclude that study, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. All right, this one has 3. Hui. Okay, what the frick are these things? Okay. Little explodey boys and a little egg. I'm getting pumped right now. And another fire one. This is pretty good. I wonder if hatching eggs is like a thing where it'll take multiple missions for it to eventually hatch, or if it'll just auto hatch. We'll find out soon. All right, we've made it through the barricade of 3 nodes, and this feels like the boss area. Yeah, this is for the heart. Cleansing progress. Okay. All right, here we go. The heart has been unlocked. I have my ultimate at the ready. So let's do this. Seeping Ooze Overlord. Oh, it's one of those super big fly dudes, but even more cracked out of his mind. Holy moly. Okay. I don't know if that hit or not, because it feels like an artillery fire. But boy, am I glad that I focused on ranged attack and having to fight a flying boss. Whoa, ho, ho, ho. Holy, okay. Let's chill out, please. Okay, I shot him with my big boy. I'm gonna use a healing charge because they don't do full. And I feel like with all these tumors that he's making, it weakens me somewhat. So I do gotta kind of sometimes have to clear the board, you know what I mean? Holy. We're both a little bit in the artillery business here by the looks of things. But there you go. Popped it like a zit. Beautiful. Extra little poison blob. Hell yeah. Sup, my brother Quipex? How are we doing? We stand victorious today and the flowers bloom again. Let's return back to the ship because I got upgrades to do and eggs to hatch. Okay, so apparently I could have done more collecting and more performance. Okay, so I missed a mutagen and there was a golden egg. Okay, I gotta keep my mind open, I guess. My mind and my eyes open. Okay. Sweet. We got 4 eggs total. Very nice. Now, Leon, I know you're going to want to talk to me and all of that, but I can do this myself. My man, okay? I know what I'm doing. Henry's buzzing about your latest find. Go see him before he tries to hatch it himself. Oh, hell no! You are not hatching my eggs. To the no. Well, Wrangler, you cleared out that lesion-ridden mess like a pro. You even got Mother Nature tipping her hat. Left you the best Wrangler's treat imaginable. A Voidling's egg. That's what I'm talking about. I've cracked more eggs than I can count, but this one's different. Special. It's your first hatch, of course. Get yourself to the hatchery pronto. You don't want to keep me hanging. No, don't worry, bro. I am on the job. Okay, so it's down by the vivarium. Let's have a little look-see-poo. Yeah, now we're talking. This is some Jurassic Park type shit. Okay. Let's have a little peek. So it seems like 3 are fire, and I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's the case. I don't know if they're random. Let's incubate. Oh, I missed the golden egg. We could have gotten 5 hatches, but I like that it's just happening. Okay. Voidling's nature. You just hatched a special Voidling that possesses a nature. A nature improves in attribute, allowing it to go beyond its normal limits. Okay. Natures can come in 3 distinct rarities, where each rarity level boosts effect furthermore. Keep hatching to discover them all. Okay. So I just got a Gillick, Quipek, Gillick, and another Gillick. But that Gillick on the right definitely has... Yeah, it says exceptionally strong. His strength is just boosted out the wazoo. Okay. I guess we're building up a Gillick. Let's do this. Sorry, a Gillick, not a Gillick. A Gillick. We saw them roaming in the jungle, but who knew? A new Voidling with cryo potential on Vireo? Ice can't believe it. Shut the f up, dude. Okay, but it has cryo potential. Leon's been yapping about pushing more evolutions. You got the hang of evolution shimmer. Yeah, of course I do. Feed this Gillick those cryo mutagens you picked up. Let's find out what this frosty little pup can do. It'll add some variety to our lineup and keep Leon busy poking at your latest discovery. Win-win. Hit the Sanctuary console first to pick up your ice maker. All right, Wrangler. You set the bar high. I'm picturing the vivarium glittering with all kinds of Voidlings. Go make it happen. I'm on it, boss. Okay. So, oh, look. They're actually then here. Yeah. Wrangler rank. Discover and document genes to increase your Wrangler rank. Genes are discovered every time you evolve a Voidling into an undiscovered path. Okay, so leveling up is the more evolutions I do. Raising your Wrangler rank will give you access to powerful new upgrades and unlock new missions. Discover them all. Okay. Special missions, then. Okay. Cool. Yeah, so we got a little dino, boys. And we got our main guy. Yeah, this is our cryo potential one. Which is a little bit confusing. Okay, it's fist. It's not fire. It looked like, you know, fire sparks for a little moment, which is... I don't be confused. I thought it would have fire potential, and when they said cryo potential, I got a little bit weirded out, but... Let's see here. Sanctuary console. Hatching Voidlings that can fit into the vivarium... That can't fit into the vivarium are sent to a sanctuary where they can thrive safely. Use the sanctuary console to manage and inspect your Voidlings. Okay. Change your companions in the venue. Press to open the sanctuary console at any time while on the ship. Okay. So this is now basically a Pokemon PC. Okay. Boom. I am sorry, my little forest Quipek, but I gotta go give this guy a little bit of special treatment. Oh, he's walking off. I'm so sorry. Come back. I'm so sad. No. All right. Oh, yeah. They're having a little bit of pathing issues, but They were both being very polite to each other. Let's get this guy mutated though. Let's have a look. See. Okay, Pyro, Arctic Gillick. Change the specimen's element to cryo. Highly effective against unknown factions. Yeah. Okay, cool. We're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with that. That's what our boy wanted. He's got little wingy wings now. We don't have too many ice things though, so we got to be a little bit sparing here. Shoot 20 lob projectiles in a wide area that damage the enemies, or shoot 15 lobbed low spread snow projectiles that damage enemies and have a chance to apply frostbite on hit. Okay, well, this here seems more for area control, but this one also applies the element. Well, we're going with element already on the quick pack. I'm just gonna go with flat damage with bog shot here for some spread. See how that plays out. Yeah, look, now he's a little more green. I hope I didn't mess this up. No, it did use cryo. It definitely used cryo. Yeah. Okay, so this is now getting like gold. Oh, this is exotic. They get exotic down the line. Interesting, but for now, we have our little boy. Yeah, look at that. It looks like a shark. Interest markers. Along your adventure, you might see interest markers showing you non-critical elements that require your attention. Have a look. Wrangler, we've picked up something unexpected on the radar. Leod wants a word. He'll fill you in. Okay, hold on. I am not ready yet. Okay? I am not ready yet. I need to upgrade my gillicks. Shoot a spreading blast of projectiles that damages enemies on impact. Well, I'm going for spread already. And that's projectile count. Yeah, let's go with projectile count. Just a straight across the board damage with these projectiles. A lot of projectile count increases, so we're going to be spraying and praying. Add 25% projectiles when stamina's full. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is just going to be... we're going to be blasted. Major upgrades across the board there. Okay, sweet. Look at him. Look at him. All right, what do you want, Leon? I need your assistance with a critical matter, Wrangler. I was only a passenger on your ship. I was bound for video to oversee Gen Life's work in advancing research on Voidling's DNA and examining the Legion, but that mission died with the team, and with it the location of Gen Life's secret facilities. However, Rachel spotted the shuttle that was meant to take me there, crashed on a small island. That wreck is our treasure map. Its navigation computer must have the coordinates to the Gen Life labs. There are secrets within that lab, and we need them if we want to tip the scales against the Legion. Secure that wreckage, Wrangler, and if you see Gen bots wandering around, don't worry, they'll be useful if the Legion stirs up trouble. Okay, Gen bots are good. Okay. Cool. And then there was this, like, special thing they told me about, like, having extra information. So, Voidopedia. The Voidpedia documents your Voidling discoveries. Use it to easily track which genes you've discovered. Okay. Oh, yeah, so you can just go across them one by one and then, like, see. Like, there's, like, so many Quipex. There's so many Quipex that we could have got, like, that we could get. Okay. The sky's the limit, apparently. All right, my new Sharky friend. It's time for us to find these here bots and the location of the bases. With strengths being that high up already, I feel like I don't need to dump stuff in there. So, I think would probably be a solid idea, because we're also not going for essence, to just go with more agility, because we've been doing pretty well. It's gotten a little bit tough sometimes, but not too crazy. And because we're spraying projectiles now with this guy, more fire rate is probably a pretty solid plan. And here we are, out in the open world with our little boy. Gillick is a resilient, close-ranged fighter. And okay, it's probably gonna be fine. It'll be fine. With a devastating punch, use your primary ability to blast enemies with a powerful volley of projectiles. Leap in and out of the action with your secondary ability, leaving behind a ground slam wherever you go. Riposte. Riposte? I don't know what that means. When in danger, use your riposte to parry enemies. Okay. To trigger a damage-dealing whirlwind around you. Okay. So this is your regular slash. That's the leap, which they were mentioning. Oh, yeah. And this is just... I'm just shocked. I'm a shotgun. If I was a machine gun... last time around, I am now a shotgun. I do have to be quite up close, though. But it's fine, because that's what this guy's supposed to do. Ooh. Okay, so I should have probably pumped a lot more points into melee for the leap. But it'll be fine, I'm sure. You just pop, pop. Those still go down if you're close enough. There's probably things to make that whirlwind... Sorry, that AoE larger or more devastating. Whoa, okay, so he's got some fancy new attacks. I thought the robots were supposed to be good, Leon! I thought they were supposed to be good! Fucking liar. Oh, the boss is here already? Excuse me? And it's a robo boss. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at that shotgun damage, though. Oh, what's the ultimate? That's what I want to figure out. And he's... Oh, look at that. It's like an ice burn. I am taking a lot of damage, though, so I'm going to just pop a heal real quick. Ooh. There. If they all hit, just look at that damage. I am taking a lot of damage, though. Hold the phone. I might get a little bit too overconfident here. I ate that damage for absolutely no reason. I actually might die. I thought I was doing good. Returns have tabled. Oh yeah, so these guys are evil because I noticed they have some of like the little tumors on them. Oh, this is the whirlwind. Okay. I am basically dead. Okay. I'm gonna try and farm some of the little guys for little healing pots and just keep my distance, which is a little bit hard with this guy. Because I really need to be up close and personal with him. There we go. Just closing in on it. There you go. Bada bing. Sweet. Done skis for my little guys. All right. Popping back to base. Leon wants to speak to me again, and this is like mission critical, apparently. I warned them their gen bots were poorly engineered. Predictably, the Legion adapted and rewired the whole operation. Yeah, you could have maybe warned me of that concern a little bit sooner. But we finally secured the lab coordinates. Though the challenge ahead will be far greater, the lab is now a fortress swarming with corrupted drones armed to the teeth, and you are hardly prepared. At least not to my standards. Nothing's up to your standards, my guy. That is why we have the Wrangler rank system, to ensure you're worthy of the next mission. Ah, that's where it comes into play. Hatch more specimens, uncover additional genes, and strengthen your species connections. Show us you're worthy of the challenge ahead, and keep in mind that you will face a serious genbot resistance at the lab. Spend your resources accordingly. Rachel is waiting for you in the command room. She has something to help you. Okay. Cool. So Rachel's got something for your boy. With the mission up to par. So Leon voiced his apprehensions about the difficulty of the threat ahead. Getting a couple of Wrangler ranks should help you ease his concerns. Still, if we want to climb that ladder, you will need options to prove yourself, and any mission is an opportunity. That's why I'm granting you access to the Atlas terminal. From now on, your next move is up to you. Even secondary missions matter. They'll help you improve your Voidlings, gather crucial resources, and purify the galaxy from the Legion bit by bit. I feel like that's now that I have a mission terminal, because until now they were railroading me to do the missions, obviously. But I feel like now I'm a little bit more free to do as I please. You've earned it. Just say the word, and I'll set course. You call the shots now, Wrangler. Yep. Okay, cool. So it's like, choosing missions. Which, again, this terminal section, I don't know why I'm choosing missions. I'm getting Deep Rock Galactic vibes. I'm making a lot of comparisons which don't make sense, but they do to me. Okay, let me have my fun. Now we got some eggs now. We got 2 little baby eggs, and I want to see if I get anything new. But I do think I think these are the same types that we've already gotten. Not fully sure, but worth an incubate. Let's see what we get. Oh, hello. A carapin. The frick is a carapin? There he is. This guy looks evil. What is up with you? Hey, buddy. You're a big boy. Let's have a look-see at the mission board, the Atlas. You can now choose your own path and decide what mission you want to undertake. You can also replay previous missions to train your Voidlings. Be sure to choose the right Voidling for the job by looking at the faction and level of each mission before going on Voidling bound. Okay. So it has levels to it and threat analysis. And, oh, it shows weakness as well of the elements that those are susceptible to. Okay. So we got multiple different areas. So faint signal is a level 1. But there is also a level 3. These are main missions. Sentinel Bloom. Corruption Cleansing. It's a 1 star, but it is level 3. But I do see down here inside activities, there's one that goes up to level 6. I want to see what survival is. And it's level 6. I just want to see if I can take it. Okay. Let's see. They're weak to poison and to fire. A newly detected band of surviving Gillick is scattered across Vera's jungle. Okay. Well, it was weak to the acid, so I think then I should probably swap to my other boy. Yeah. Gonna bring back the bird. He's a little bit weaker, but I liked him a little bit more than the Gillick. But that's just probably because of how I built him. But now I think we also have enough mutagens. Yes, we can go for one of these like crazier upgrades. Shoot a projectile that spawns a cloud of poison. Shoot a projectile so powerful. Yeah, we're going to do the poison cloud. We're going to go with poison cloud. AoEs. Oh, he's getting freaky. It looks like pustules. Pustules. And now our Wrangler rank is level 3. And what else do we got down the line? It's not gonna. We're not gonna have enough. But this is going to be for killing enemies, a 50% chance to release a toxic cloud. Okay, which stacks your enemies, or when you take damage, apply 15 poison stacks to instigating enemy. Oh, that's pretty crazy. Cool. That looks disgusting, but I'm into it. All right, let's go. We have arrived. Okay, so okay, now I understand. Survival is waves. That's what it means. Okay, I don't know why I was so dumb, but still, it's level 6. It's time to see exactly how strong we've become so far. Okay, this is gonna be real tough. This is like the hardest mission we've done. Holy crap, they deal damage. Okay. Oh, wow. I'm so dead. Oh, wow. Okay. I feel like I could definitely do better, but holy shit. Yeah, that was different. It has been rescued and returned to your ship. Okay. Just try again. When defeated, you keep your resources you amassed during your mission. Okay, cool. Not bad. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna give it a few more tries and see if I actually beat it. Oh. Alright, I've been at it for a little bit. This is rather difficult. This is rather difficult. This is probably what Leon didn't want me to do, but honestly, f that guy. I'm doing fine, Leon. I know what I'm doing, okay? I'm a professional. Wave 4 out of 4. Perfect. Alright, let me just restock up on stamina. Wait, what the frick is that? Hoi, oi, 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 oi. I don't have any healing stuff, which is a concern. I do have my ultimate, though. There we go. That connected actually really nicely. There we go, there we go, there we go. Good heals, good heals, good heals. Oh, no, I saw that coming from my other way. But oh, there's homing missiles. Oh, I almost got him. Oh, shit. I'm on 1 HP. I'm on 1 HP. I'm one shot. I'm one shot. Got him. Oh! All right. That was tough. That was tough, but that was my second try. Not bad. Not bad. I enjoyed that. All right. As for the 2 eggs as our reward, we got a better quip hack with more agility. Very, very interesting. Okay, that is something. We have a lot of fire mutagens. Yeah, for now, I think I'm just going to go along more of the toxic cloud, though, because that's already what I'm going with. Because this one implies that when you take damage, you put stacks back to the enemy, and 2 stacks to the 2 closest enemies, which is a bit too situational. I feel like the cloud is probably better. There we go. Oh, he's got now pustules on his cheeks. Oy, oy, oy. Okay. Look at him, though. He's getting yellow. He's getting yellow. We gotta reach Wrangler rank 4, though, which is something I definitely want to achieve. So let's just keep it going. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the level 3 corruption cleansing. Sentinel Bloom has 1 out of 3 stars on it. Enemies that are weak to my current setup, so I'm just gonna grind that out real quick. Oh yeah, look at that, all that poison cloud goodness. All right, yeah, no, this build is coming along splendidly. This is the same map, however, though, from the first time we went to this area, so I'm just gonna blast through it, and I'll let you know if I find that golden egg. Oh, I see the golden egg. Haha. Speaking of the devil, that's like literally just like a minute after I just said that last sentence. All right. And an extra mutagen. Hell yeah. All right, this is going much better this time around. You just got to keep your eyes peeled, I suppose. I just really want to see what that golden egg does. Like, it has to be worth it. And a bada bing and a bada bomb. There she be. Hell yeah. That's what it's all about. Look at that. They just die in the poison. Oh, that's pretty sick. Like, most of the underlings, I guess if that's a word. Yeah, they just pop from the clouds. No extra input from my part required. Very nice. But I do note, because I have been in this mission already, some items, or the items that I already picked up last time, aren't present. So I'm not fully sure yet how that works, if it's like a cooldown timer with this mission, or once you've completed it in full, like they're one and done collectible items that there's no point of really like redoing missions except for like the XP. What I'm getting at is like if eggs don't respawn and you have to constantly do other activities for eggs. To be seen, to be seen. Alrighty. Same boss as last time. We're just gonna clear him real quick. This guy caused us a little bit of problems last time around, but with our current upgrades, he should be absolutely no issue whatsoever. Boom. Done. That was that. Boom. Just like that. Just one ultimate to the face. All the projectiles landed that time around, which was great. And I'd like to see now that these guys are a little bit more actually evolved. You see, like this guy's like similar to me now. Some of them don't have evolutions on them. I say evolutions. Well, it is evolutions, yeah. Let's get that egg hatched, though. Let's get that egg hatched. Yeah, now we have collection unlocked. Very nice. Not performance, but that don't matter. There it is. The golden egg. What could this possibly hold? I have not the faintest idea. It better be good. Ooh. Quebec Quip Hack. So it comes up with more essence and vitality and agility. Okay, so that's like a major upgraded one. Finally, your experience is worthy of the challenge ahead. Okay, so we're a hunter rank 4 now. A hunter. You know what I mean. Yeah, we're rank 4 now. Now, where's our guy? There he is. Look at him. This one's all fancy. Look at his colors. I guess this is cryo? Let's go have a look at his stats before we talk to Leon, actually. I gotta figure this out. This guy's pretty crazy. Oh, golden egg voidlings already. They're fully evolved? Okay, I guess you're cryo. I want to look at, like, your stats, though, which I'm not really sure how to do, but, okay. We haven't unlocked this thing yet, though, which I'm a little bit curious about. But we might as well upgrade a few more things from our little friend here. We were going increase range, ranged, dash 2 times, increase damage up to 3 times, scales based on distance traveled. Okay, so that's the deadly flight one. Okay. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Deal bonus damage on direct projectile hit, please and thank you. Boom. Immediately. Right off the rip. Nice. Alright, this is about to go crazy. Okay, Leon, I got something for your ass. I won't waste any more of our time. The coordinates of Gen Life facilities are in the Atlas Terminal. This is in your hands now. Our future, mine, yours, and the Voidlings. Choose your strongest Voidling and don't squander this chance. I am counting on you. Okay. Sweet. We're up to par. We're up to par. Well, we got to do Echoes of Gen Life, but Rachel wants to say something. Your Voidling takes hits out there. You'll need more than good Wrangler's instincts. You'll need better gear. It's time to utilize my engineering background to work on some upgrades, such as more potent formula for the biogel, a faster dispersion rate, or simply more charges. Leon might disagree, but I'm going to need some research samples to work with. You focus on keeping your partner alive in the field. I'll make sure your Space Wrangler's tech keeps up with your fight. Okay. Ooh, this is new. Okay, so this is another thing where I need that same currency for. Increase healing from a biogel charge. Oh, okay. And we have assignments to complete. Complete 10 missions. Okay, so this is really cool. So there's more activities to do. Okay, that's gonna keep you busy for a while. Okay, so better healing is what we got. Very cool, very cool. I'm gonna have to keep coming back to her every so often. We have to do Echoes of Gen Life. Okay, and that's the currently active one, I believe. Or there. Let's select that one. Alright, we're going to take this new Frosty boy out for a test spin. Again, I think he's Frost, but I'm not sure. Not really sure. Look at him, though. He's adorable. I don't know what that's all about on his forehead, but, you know. Oh, he's a snowbird, so he gains an extra jump. Okay. Well, he's already super far into agility and essence. I'm just gonna go for more agility, honestly. I like the mobility. Yes, he has got triple jump. Hell yeah. Let's do this. Alright. Snowbird with globulous jetpack on its back. It's time to ride. Oh, this is a larger map. This seems more open world-ish. Feels different. Okay. So what do we got going on here? Okay, mines. Definitely no touchies. This is gonna take me a while, but I am liking how this guy feels. He doesn't have the bursts of, you know, obviously like the whatchamacallit, the gas clouds. But I'm pretty sure like cryo must do something to like their stamina, maybe. Well, we do got another golden egg over here. Don't mind if I do, please and thank you. So there are quite a few eggs to gather. So don't mind me. I'm just going to like explore this area just a wee little bit. And as I did uncover silver egg. Okay, apparently that exists too. These drop cyber mutagens. So I don't know if these like robots are the unknown faction we read about. It feels a little bit like that though. Ain't gonna lie. These projectiles do feel like they're like floating slower though, and that's most definitely just because I had no say in the exact evolutionary lines which this Voidling actually took, because it just popped out at a full max line. But what it all got, I have absolutely no idea. But let's do this first boss, actually. Oh. Hello? Oh, there it is. Hello? Is that it? No. Okay, maybe it's just multiple cores I have to destroy for an Omega Big Boss. That could also be. We're figuring this out. We're figuring this out together, okay? This is all recorded still within day one of this title being released. Okay, so that's another one popped. There may be a total of 3 or 4. I can't really tell. It does make these, like, little guys spawn, but with how strong my current Voidling is, it's really not an issue. The golden eggs are really nice. I think this is the last one. I think it is. Oh, that did something. Oh, that did something. Okay. Kind of glad. I was thinking for a little bit it would just be like tiny little mini bosses that spawn, but turns out that is indeed not the case. There's an actual full-fledged boss right smack dab in the middle. Okay. Let's go have a peek, I suppose. Everything got all dark and ominous real quick. Here we are. Just gonna pop all of this so I don't forget, but here we go. This has to be a big robot. Experimental drone. I have my ultimate ready. And he floats. Holy moly. Okay. He's still immune. Okay, now I can attack him. Right in the... Oh, I missed that. I missed all of it. All of it got completely missed. Wow. We are dealing fantastic damage, though, overall. Could you guys leave me alone? I don't know if he's actually now stronger against me, though. Because I am ice, and he seems to be dealing, like, exhaust fire damage. But I do have jelly to heal, and I did have that upgraded, so it's all good. Ooh. Oh, shit. You can recharge while jumping, which is a very welcome tidbit of information. Oh, this is gonna hurt me. Oh, never mind. I gotta remember that I have the triple jump. There we go. I got him in like a big ice thing right now. Oh, frick. Eat a lot of damage for no reason. I have no more healing gels. I'm taking so much damage. Ultimate, please. Oh, I can see the AoE now. Boom. Just dodged that last one in time there, too, in the slow-mo. That was getting a little bit tight there, but I got so many cyber mutations from that. It's crazy. I got so many. And the fact of the matter is, I got so many eggs as well, which are super exciting, and I want to see what cyber does to a creature. I don't know. It just the word cyber just sounds cool. Like in Yu-Gi-Oh, I just like the cyber dragons, even though they're not fantastic, but I like them. Okay, so let's see what we get once we're back at base. How's it, Leon? Did we do a good job? So much data to sift through. Not too impressed at the moment. Shut up, dude. I see why they required me to oversee this mission. My faith in Gen Life's competence wanes with each page, yet I will scrutinize every record to identify what might help our Voidlings counter the Legion. At least his heart is in the right place, you know? One entry, however, caught my attention. A classified file referencing another Gen Life installation on a distant planet called Solum. I was not aware of any facilities operating so far from the local system. Intriguing and troubling. Rachel and I agreed it would be wise to visit these grounds to see what truths are still hiding from us. The pilot has the coordinates and stands ready for your signal. For one's commendable work, Wrangler. Okay, at least we did something right. At least we did something right. But there's other planets to explore. So this one we were on was a little bit like subtropical or tropical. Boss map set engines are warmed up and flexing. Gonna punch out to Solum at light speed. Okay, hold your horses, man. I got stuff to do. Hold on. Hold your horses. Okay, before we go to the next planet, which I didn't even know was a thing, I have a full roster here. A full roster of 5 eggs, and one of them's golden, baby. And some of them are silver. I think 3 are silver, which is pretty crazy. Let's have a little look-a-poo. Holy moly. What is going on here? We got Gwigoons. Little gooner guys. One who has a lot of essence. The other has a bit of agility. A Quipek with a bit of vitality. A Quipek with a lot of vitality. And then this, like, telluric Gillick, who looks a little bit rocky. He looks like a little bit of a Baroth, if you know what I mean. Interesting. We haven't had the Gwigoons yet. So I think that purple Gwigoon is calling me. We got 2 extra ones too, so might as well just have these. Sorry, 2. I can't count. 3 extra eggs. Might as well pop them. I didn't even know I got that many. All right, these were just normals. Okay, cool. Well, let's get that Gwigoon. Level 5 on my Wrangler rank. I'm sorry. I know you are a perfect golden boy. But I want to experiment with some things. This telluric Gillick is max though? Which one was the one from a golden? That's what's interesting to me. I'm a little bit confused. But besides me being completely incompetent at what I do, let's have a look at this Gwigoon right here. I want to pop him into this here slot. And I believe this is our guy. It's just a little guy. He's like Stitch. It's like Stitch. He's got the 4 arms and everything. He's adorable. This is our little guy. So I don't know why he's glowing purple. But options that he has is organic, which you already did. And plasma, which we have no points for, actually. Which is a bit of a shame. It's a bit of a shame. Because I don't want to go back down this line because we don't have a lot of those mutagens, actually. So I'm sorry, my guy. Well, considering that none of my guys could go Pyro or Cyber or Plasma because I don't have those stuff yet, we're just going to keep going with the mission and see what else she has to sell. Biogel expansion kit. Increase your Biogel infuser maximum charge for an extra slot, I am assuming. Very nice. Further increase healing from Biogel. Probably going to come in clutch once we go to the next mission. We can claim. Please and thank you. Okay. Sweet. Very nice. And what do we have here that I'm supposed to look at? Oh, just a couple of extra side activities, a couple extra quests. Oh, there's now that quest at level 2. So it, like, gets more difficult over time, I assume. Interesting. Just look at that. That's just straight up pretty. Reminds me of No Man's Sky. I've been referencing so many games in this video. I'm sorry, okay? Let's talk to the person at the cockpit. He's just playing a video game right now. Game Boy Advance. I have a whole shelf full of, like, nostalgic, retro Pokemon games and devices. Let me know if you want me to make a little video going in depth on all the stuff that's there and we can tally up what I got. But as we're flying here to Solum, I'm interested to see now if we're going to find new eggs, new Voidlings. I'm not sure. Oh, the planet changes. Very nice. Meet with Michael before Solum's briefing. Our pilot got a promotion from Leon to oversee an important matter. Okay. There's so many characters, you know, to talk to in the end that I didn't know of. Oh, this guy's got his own little training room? Is that what this is? Hey, Michael. Look at that, Wrangler. Promoted by the galaxy's #1 scientist. Guess that makes me your scientifically certified Voidling trainer. In short, I'll make sure those Voidlings keep spinning that wheel. Got to keep them moving. Back when I was a kid, my dumb hamster thought he was spinning for fun. Truth is, the little guy was training hard. Same deal here. Try to get to the wheel. Oh, go try the wheel. Don't let your Voidling slack off in the vivarium. Send him my way. I'll make him stack that sweet experience. Oh, okay. So it's just like sending them to train, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so I can put a specific guy in here to just keep getting XP. Very cool. The list of features expands. Well, this guy is also this. Yeah, we're gonna put our toxic Quebec in here. Why not? Oh, it's too high. Okay, so you know what? Let's go. Let's put the Carapin in here. This little guy. Let's see what happens with him down the line. It does take that a little bit of a cost, but look at him. He's the lizard man. Whenever you're ready, Wrangler, Sultan's first briefing is waiting. I'm coming. I'm coming. Don't you worry. Welcome to Solum, Wrangler. A breathtaking sight, but also a dangerous one. This minor planet is far harsher than Vero. Apparently, Gen Life once operated a secret facility here, but the black hole disrupts our radar, making it impossible to scan the surface. The only way forward to send your Voidlings in... the only way forward is to send your Voidlings in and uncover what the instruments can't. The planet was corrupted by the Legion long ago. Life still lingers somehow, though we've yet to detect any Voidlings. Your task is twofold. Uncover traces of Gen Life activity and eradicate the Legions wherever possible. If Voidlings remain trapped in this decay, we must save them. And if Solum hides no Gen Life secrets, it may yet grant us new allies. Good luck out there. All right. Very cool, very cool, very cool. All right. New mission. Whiteout. Recon. Okay. There's a level 8 one now. Holy moly. Oh, we have to change the map. Oh, okay. See that? See that? Yeah, okay. Very nice. Yeah, this is a level 8. It's red, so I'm probably not ready for it. But, here goes nothing, I suppose. To scout the surface, so let's have a little peek. We got a little snowbird anyway, so he's probably going to be more than comfy where we're going. And here we are. A map covered in ice. Look at that. It is pretty gosh darn cold, but it is pretty nonetheless. I'm pretty sure this specific Voidling is not going to be good for this area. Oh, yeah, look at that. It's taking so little damage. But I kind of can freeze them in place, but this is going to be a doozy. I can tell. Oh, boy. I should have... I wish I could have made a fire one, but I didn't want to make another fire Quebec. I wanted to make something else that's fire, but I didn't have anything else that could be fire, so we're just going to try and find some eggs here real quick. We got, like, complete new variations of these monsters here showing up, too. Like, I have not seen a creeping tremor before. That's completely new. But I guess the ice helps cheese it out. Even though I'm under level, the fact that they can't do stuff for extended periods of time is still pretty nice. Okay, here we go. I'm so... Yep, I'm dead. Wow. Okay, I am so not ready for that. I am most definitely not ready for that. Now, I did read that the enemies there on that planet are weak to organic. So we might as well just take our original baby boy. Maybe pop an upgrade or two. And then set out for another round. I don't see why not. Slow to enemies on direct projectile hit. That would be real clutch. But knocking back enemies could be really cheesy as well, which I do like. As you know, the saying goes, when in doubt, cheese it up. But I'm going to get this one for the slow and then that one. We're going to see how things progress down the line. Oh, okay. Poison Boy? Poison Boy? So much better choice. for this map. Holy crap. You saw that? That was night and day difference. Okay, now it feels like it can actually do this. Because surprisingly, my poison bullet is now level 8. Or like at least on par with these enemies, which has me a little bit confused on how it works with the golden eggs, which were supposedly maxed out. But I guess they're maxed out in just one regard with the mutations, I guess. Because this is a very, very different experience. So I was going to clear out this wave, then see what happens next. There. This was rather time-consuming to actually break through. Woo! And I know I was talking a lot of smack about how this is like a whole lot easier with Toxic Quipec, and that is true, but that doesn't mean that it is easy. It is just now not easy, it is now doable. We have this strange crystal here, though, which I have not seen yet. Just kind of chilling here, which I want to pop. And that, oh, it's like a heat crystal which melts the path. Very nice. Very creative. Okay. Well, I think I'm close to the golden egg. Yeah. See, my sense of direction in this game is actually on point. Let's go. Just a heat crystal a little bit over here. Figure out what the heck it melts. Oh, okay, so you gotta do the crystal, which unlocks the vine to get to the next stage. Okay. Escaleritas, okay. Okay, there's a base. That's probably the secret base we've been hearing about that they didn't even know of existed. We're gonna go have a little sneak peek. Raider Festering Hives. Oh, wow, okay. Just getting a random boss right off the rip. Okay. Interesting stuff. I didn't have to do much of any cleansing to actually get this guy to spawn. There are these landmines around, though, which I kind of want to get rid of. This guy doesn't have the bars, though, like the other bosses. Whoa. This guy we got in the bag, but I feel like this is not the final boss at all. I think this is a mini boss. Sure. Yeah, because I'm not getting a timer now after having beaten him, which is interesting. That's normally not the case. So there's definitely another boss. I feel like the actual boss is this direction, though. There we go. We got our ultimate back. I got to do quite a bit of these firestones, though, by the looks of things. So let me just pop those real quick. There you go. There's one. I don't know if that fire hurts me, nor do I really want to try it out. And there, I think, is the second, I believe. Oh, there you go. And that should be the last. And there we go. Ah, the file box has to be behind this next door. I've been in this for a while. Oh, yeah, that's the final boss area for sure. And they give you the little healing plants right here. Yeah, okay, cool. So we're good. We're good. We're Gucci. We're Gucci. Cleansing progress. Yep, this is the one. Alrighty. I can't damage all the way over there, so I'm just going to be nice and cautious. Not overextend here, because, like, the more I progress, surely the more enemies are going to spawn. Holy moly. Okay, this is getting overwhelming, and I'm not even... Yeah, now I'm like 3/4 way through the cleansing. I'm going to have to fight the final boss on, like, that little plateau there, surely. Any healing buffs? No? No? Okay. You say so. But yeah, shooting those tumors doesn't really deplete your stamina, so you can just have at it and you just hammer it down. Okay. This is it. It's the final showdown. Tumorous Titan. It's a Titan, so I might want to back up a little bit. Oh, dear goodness gracious. Oh, dear goodness gracious. Oh, boy. We are off to a rough start. Okay, so he's firing from over there. And you know what? I can do the absolute same. There you go. Point blank. All right. Oof. Always got to keep situational awareness because these guys, when they explode, they actually deal a lot of damage. I'm almost debating if it's just going to be easier to fight them over there and then have like a lot of these little minions spawn on the platform and then I just leap away, you know? Woo! Woo! Ah! Then again, though, if I kill these, I'm probably going to get my ultimate back way faster. All right, I'm gonna use one of my healing packs. There you go. We should be fine. Pretty sure we will be fine. If he doesn't overwhelm me, which he is very capable of doing. Yeet! Okay, so the leap doesn't really prevent a lot of that AoE damage. Noted. But with that being said, there goes the Titan. And that is our first actual plasma mutagen. Sweet. I was wondering when I'd get that. Alrighty. That does it. Okay. So we can actually now hatch some eggs and see what happens with our little boy. With the four-armed boy. We're back, baby. New planet, new eggs. Alright. You don't have to tell me twice. Got a golden one after all. Look at him. That is a Baroth and a half. He looks great. Ooh, I thought I only got 2. How do I have 70 eggs? I thought I only got... I didn't think I got that many. Okay, cool. I'm not complaining. I'm just confused. What it is. Ooh. So we got a Nimiod on the right, which is this weird tentacle boy. Some more Guigoons, but a charcoal Carapin. We have been wanting a fire one to dump our fire mutagens into. But the matter of the fact is, if he's fully evolved, then I can't dump those mutagens into him. Let's swap him out. Let's swap him out. Boom. Let's get this guy out. Get the Nimiod in. And here he is. Look at him. Oh, man. Look at that. He almost looks like a monkey with his posture, but he's got, like, rocks and molten lava and stuff. That's actually pretty tight. I'm wondering... I mean, I know I can't, like, add more stuff to him, but I'm wondering what Henry has to say here. Of course they made it. Life always finds a way. Well, some of it. We didn't dig up that Gen Life base, but those Voidling eggs, they're pointing us right at it. If Gen Life were anything like Leon, they'd have chased those genes. They'd have chased those genes without blinking. I don't know, maybe not, who knows. But what else we got? Voidlings are the reason we're still kicking. Gotta trust them to lead the way. Michael ran a flyby near where you left off, and guess what? We spotted an old Voidling sanctuary by Eldhole Crater. And yeah, it is swarming with Legion spawns. Get down there, sweep those parasites off the ledge, and the Voidlings will remember. They'll pay you back in time. Good luck, Wrangler. Okay, so we got a survival mission there unlocked from Henry, which could be interesting to then give this guy a test roll. I'm still wanting to get this unlocked. Surely that does something. Surely. But we don't have any points into this dude, so we might as well do something. Shoot 3 projectiles. Explosion damage. Increase damage by 5% of maximum health. So we could make a tank that just deals raw damage. Let's see if we can get to that. Just flooring it. Boom. crazy damage right there. Create a damage-dealing shockwave when using melee attacks on the ground. Sounds cool enough. I don't see why not. And then we can, like, increase the slam radius even more, or apply stun to enemies when using an empowered melee attack. Okay, so we're just going King Kong with this guy. That's what we're doing. We're going King Kong. It is level 9. I don't think we're quite ready, but our boy here is looking mighty confident. So let's give him a whirl. We gotta try them all out, the ones that we get. We have to. Yeah, I'm gonna go strength with this guy. Just kind of like slam dunk people into the ground. There we go. Look at him. He looks so cool. Let's do this. Alright, let's get ready to rumble. A Carapin brings ironclad defense and precise damage to your arsenal. Shred enemies at a distance with your primary attack, and prevent them from closing in with your secondary ability, Grenades. Bring up a barrier. Oh, he's got like a shield. Okay, bring up a barrier that blocks projectiles with your defense ability, and hold the fort. Okay. Thing. Okay, so that's... Oh, sweet. And then he does like a... Holy shit, they deal a lot of damage. Holy shit, I'm dead. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, that's not happening. Oh my god. Holy crap. Holy crap. I'm so sorry, my guy. Wow, that went terrible. That went horribly wrong. What about the little jelly that we got? What about the little jelly? Let's see if we can, like, modify him a little bit. Hey, little guy. A little squiddy boy. A little squiddy boy. What do we got here? We have organic. And cyber! Nice! That's one that I wanted to try out. Change the specimen element to cyber. Highly effective, yeah, against effective against gen bots. Okay, this is gonna be my robo boy. Sweet. Okay. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. What do we got here? Shoot out a spark of electricity that chains towards the 3 closest enemies and applies static. Strike up to 5 targets in a range with an explosive lightning strike. Okay, well, the chaining actually sounds pretty nice. I'm going to go with the chain. Hell yeah. Okay. Okay. Wrangler rank 7. Ooh. Spawn a node that grants increased speed, critical chance, and fire rate when in range, which is a little bit limiting. Spawn a node that charges up a damage-dealing field. When in range, the field periodically applies static. Once fully charged, it does a big blast. Oh, so I gotta feed it. Okay, I think I like this more than Sub-Zero node, coiled node. Although this could be a pretty sick bomb. Yeah, let's go with the bomb. Let's go with the bomb idea. Oh, look at him. There's a little brain action going on. Yeah, we don't have any more to keep going, but it can get pretty freaky. Pull nearby enemies when using your defensive ability. That could be really good for the bomb. Whenever you trigger static discharge, a damage-dealing field surrounding your character grows. Enemies within the field are applied static periodically. That's actually pretty tight. Okay. Cool. And so he is all about static and the AoEs. Enter a power surge state for a short duration. Oh, we don't have enough points for this anyways. There's no need to read up on that. But since we're already here at this here table, there was another thing I wanted to try real quick. We wanted to swap to this Wigoon. Yes, I believe this is the correct Wigoon. Yeah, he has essence up. And we wanted to do plasma. So we're going to up him in plasma by 1. And he's slightly purple. He's slightly purple. And the next ones we obviously can't do yet, but he seems to get like either a beard or a mustache. That's what we're working with. Release blasts that shoot homing projectiles. Very nice. Release a blast that summons a deadly hula hoop. Okay. Sweet. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, look at him. I like that guy. I like that guy a lot. Evolve Voidlings 10 times. Okay, we're moving up with our achievements. I'm getting a lot of Steam achievements from this, actually. Again, though, they are weak to poison and fire with this quest. So I'm going to try it one more time. But I'm going to be going back to my main boy. He has not failed me yet. He has not failed me in the slightest thus far. It's going to pump a little bit more vitality. Oh, I have a lot of points to spend, actually. Hold the phone. Why do we have that many points to spend? I'm not complaining. I'm just curious. There. Lots of damage. Boom. Oh, it's because of XP. I got a lot of XP. He's level 10. So this guy is now going to actually help me blast through this quest. I'm understanding now how those point allocation stuff works. It's based on, obviously, the XP you collect in missions. And because I've been using him a lot, he has the most points to dump in right now. And that explains why we have a golden egg that hatches max mutated, but is still very weak because he doesn't have levels into increasing his stats. He might have all the abilities upgraded and whatnot, but he doesn't have the power to boot, you know? See? Easy. Okay, I'm understanding that now. That took me way too long to understand. That was very logical. That's on me for not understanding that. But this is the first one that actually has 5 waves, and it is getting a little bit hectic for you, boy. Nothing we can't handle, though. Not with our main baby boy. There we go. Here comes the boss. I just want to get rid of these mines. Okay, what is this going to be? Oh, it's burrows. Oh, what's it doing? Infectious scab. Oh, wow. Oh, wowsies. Oh, okay, so yeah, he definitely likes to burrow. Okay, let's nuke your butt. Woo! I saw what you were trying to do. I saw that leap. I read you like a book. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Healing charge. Here he comes. There we go. They all piled up neatly together there. Woo! I'm so glad that I can dodge while leaping. That would have sucked if I wouldn't been able to do that. But there you go. Our main honcho stands victorious yet again. What a true Giga Chad this bird is, man. Good work. Leon's prepared a new invention. Speak with him. I'll wait for you in the main deck. Okay, is this finally going to be that device I've been wanting to look at? Wrangler, you'll be pleased to notice a new addition to the vivarium. I call this new apparatus the pheromone nest. Okay, it doesn't seem to be the one. This is no miracle of genetics, but with Henry's assistance, I sampled Voidling hormones and engineered a synthetic pheromone. Its potency can provoke breeding behavior across the species we've gathered. Used wisely, selective breeding can be a tremendous weapon in your warfare against the Legion. Henry, in his crude wisdom, emptied a garage beside the vivarium, and we've fitted it with a nest, turning that room into a breeding ground. Test it yourself. Observe how your voidlings react and consult Henry for refinements. Wow, I did not think breeding would be a thing in this. Okay, that is pretty nuts. That is going to make things so much more complicated, but in a good way. Huh. Pheromone nest. The pheromone nest allows selective breeding of 2 voidlings of the same species to obtain eggs. Eggs obtained from selective breeding can inherit the best traits from each parent, potentially giving you much more powerful voidlings. Eggs have a chance of appearing every time you complete a mission. Come back to check. Okay. So you just dump them here. And you have a chance of things getting real spicy. Huh. The thing is, I kind of want to put my 2 Quebecs in there. So, you know, this could be pretty crazy if we get a good baby out of that. Complete mission to breed. Okay, so I can't rely on my big boys for this. Which is fine. We'll make do. We'll make do. For now, though, let's just pop a few more eggs, and then see what Rachel has to say. What the frick? What? Ursek? Excuse the frick out of me. Hello? That's a frickin' behemoth of a beast. Okay, I want to try that one on for size. Give me a moment. Hold the phone. Yeah, okay, so this guy ain't got nothing. This guy ain't got nothing. So they're basically the same. Okay, so let's take one Ursek and see what this guy can evolve with. I don't know if it's going to be fire, but I would be pretty fire. What's it gonna be, my big boy? What's it gonna be? Everything has organic and plasma. Where is the fire? I want to know what Rachel has to say, though. I want to know what Rachel has to say because I want to know what kind of beast I should make for the next mission. He made these bulbous aberrations scramble and panic, giving the Voidlings their land back and us the clarity to move forward. And Will Wrangler, he was right. The Voidlings' trails led us right to the objective, Gen Life's secret location. Along the slope of Eldhole Crater, a side vent carved a natural plateau, precisely the kind of perch Gen Life needed to study Voidlings. From the look of it, it's been abandoned for quite a while, but let's see what's left behind except for the corrupted Genbots. Scout and secure the plateau. Whatever is left there may just rekindle Leon's faith in the corporation he still clings to. Okay. That clues me in that I should most definitely, this time around, take our little Jelly Boy. Yeah, we're going to take Jelly Boy. Interesting. And Henry's offering the pups with nutrient-rich formulas to boost them up. Okay. Maybe even set up a few more nests around. These pheromone fumes are drifting all over the vivarium now. I've been fetching eggs tucked here and there, though I can't promise what's going to hatch. You should see what these creatures get up to once the pheromones kick in. Half science, half chaos, but that's life, ain't it? Keep the nest running, Wrangler. The more they thrive, the better shot we have got out there. Okay. So we can buy eggs and upgrade the nest size from... This is so in-depth. You can enhance the nest with so many things. More nests, more materials, parental care. Dude, what the heck? Oh, this is sick. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. And since he had such a cool upgrade for the nests, what do you got, my man? Did your Voidlings try the wheel yet? Burning off that belly fat? The gym's tight on space right now. Limited stations. Oh, okay. So this guy... Yeah. With this guy now lets us actually upgrade the gym as well. Huh. And this is getting a little bit nuts, man. There's so much to do. For now, though, we gotta do what we came here to do. Cleaning the ear... The area, I don't know how to pronounce that, man. I don't know how to pronounce that, but we're going in with Jellybot, and it's going to be, it's going to be a rough time. It is not going to be completable, I am sure. But, oh, they're weak to, the Genbots are weak to ice as well, just as I put my ice bird to, you know, have some goods time. And it's fine. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Look at us. We're a little jelly. This is exciting shit, man. This is now AoE galore. Nimyod brings unmatched control and aerial superiority to the battlefield. Your primary ability's potency can be increased by deploying pylons in the area with your secondary ability. Each pylon will extend the reach of your attacks in a chain reaction. Its jumps cost stamina, but are limitless up to a set height. You can jump continuously as long as you have stamina. Huh. Use your tertiary ability to slam back to the ground. We need to recuperate or hover near your pylons to regenerate stamina. Okay. Yeah, so... Interesting. Cool. All right, I'm just gonna try and like level up a little bit, but I'm just doing this to level up, and this seems to be the same kind of mission where there's like a lot of bosses in one area, so don't mind me. How does this work though? That's the bomb. Yeah, look at that. I'm just filling up the bombs, which I think is going to damage the enemies. Whoa. Got a little teleportation thing going on there. Okay, R2 is my shot. This is confusing. I feel like there's a lot of potential in this guy, but you'll need a lot of situational awareness. What's the ultimate do, though? Whoa. Oh, he just sets up like a ton of lightning. There, okay, I'm starting to grasp it. Yep, starting to grasp the gist of it. I just have to be in an area. It's not really shooting that it does. It's just that I got to be close enough for the enemies to be in the circle to actually deal damage. Now it's working. Actually, even though I'm like super low level, now that I understand how to use his abilities, he actually hits like a truck. I think I might eat my own words. I think I might have a chance at this if I play my cards right, because damn, this guy is pretty sick. Okay, so this is the last area. And these enemies are starting to whip out all sorts of new abilities that I have not seen before yet. So it's, they got these, like, turtle bots now, and one of them makes, like, a massive blue AoE, which I do not want to touch. Because as much as I am dealing way more damage than I expected I was going to, this is just still a little bit too much damage for a low-level coiled Nimiad to deal on his own. With that all said and done, though, we've explored most of it. We got quite a lot of eggs. We got a lot more cyber mutagens, which is sick, but this might be the end. This might be where our little jelly buddy meets his maker. This is not going to be easy in any way, shape, or form. All right, just in case he can one-shot me, I'm going to use one healing gel, which is probably not optimal, but here we go. I am going to once check this Zoner Commander. Oh, which is just a big cannon. Holy shit. Holy shit. Did you see that freaking damage? Okay, now he's definitely damageable by now. I want to set up a lot of these here coils. And then just zap the shit out of them. And I'm going to set up even more now with my ultimate. So now there's just a whole lot of lightning going on. Holy, heal charge. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Woo! Yeah, okay, he is not kidding around. Oh my gosh. That is nuts. Yeah, no, okay. I would say our little guy had a valiant attempt. I would say he had a valiant attempt. Obviously, we weren't going to beat that, but I'm really proud of our little guy. I'm really proud of our little guy. As for upgrades, we don't have enough mutagen for him, but we have a lot of these here points. And I really am going to read over these ones to find, like, what is, like, a really optimal play here. All right, I think I've found the one. I'm going to go all the way down this line here for more elemental effect, because that is what those enemies are weak to. And I'm just going to go all the way floor it out, because it's increased damage by 1% for each consecutive attack, up to 100%. And since I'm so far down the line, the target count is nice, but it's not as necessary. I would rather have some more damage. So these are all very situational, though. They're very situational damage. This is very direct damage, though, with critical chance. So we're going to go along that line. Target acquisition is also real nice, but I don't think we fully need that. I think There's another path we could go down, which could be really interesting. Here. Power Surge. Enter a Power Surge state for a short duration. That grants damage. So we're going to go with that. And then double the charge rate of drop-down offensive, or periodically trigger network nodes without attacking. That's just more damage. Easy. Increase nodes attack damage by 200% when in Power Surge, which we can obtain. Crit count, sack. Oh, juicy. Very nice. Very nice. Increase nodes triggering. Okay. That's a lot of increase that we got. In a pinch, blinking, though, would help. So we're going to increase the distance that we can actually, like, hop. By quite a substantial amount. Alright, I'm going to try that one more time, but with, obviously, now tons of levels pumped in our boy. That being a That's only one. Never mind. I eat my own words. Alright. I got back to that same boss again. I did that whole grind. The whole shebang. So let's see if Squidward here has a better shot at survival. It's still likely going to one-shot me, but I do have much more faith in my capabilities with this guy, because I have that, like, bounciness to it. I got 2 heal gels left. Let's do this. Pop the zit, and he's gonna have his big AoE at the start. But he keeps us in this here barrier. We cannot leave. Yeah, we can definitely not leave. Now, we have a much better situation going on with our dodges. And our damage is pretty nuts as well. There, see that? See how they all, like, now bounce damage to them? You see that? That's some pretty good stuff right there. I need to try and, like, always be in both of them at the same time. But it is not easy to be cheesy. That is very certain. Okay, I'm going to pop my ultimate. And just start hammering. Just going to town. He's gonna do a big one. The dodge might have actually come in more clutch than the actual damage increase. And we can have 2 of these here zones for even more damage output. And I also noticed this one, which is that smash. I know how to do that. It's pretty sick. But I'm all out of heals. I think we got it. As long as I don't, like, severely mess up. Oh my god, I might have severely messed up. I might have severely messed up. Ooh, this is bad. The thing is, they home in on me. Yep. I'm screwed. Yep, that's it. I'm dead. I'm so dead. I have no more heals. Oh my god, can I do it? Can I do it? Ultimate? Yes. Oh, that was so close. Oh, that was so close. That's actually 2 plasma ones in this one mission. Not bad, actually. Oh god, okay. That was definitely the toughest mission we've done so far, but I'm really, really glad we could do it with Mr. Jelly. You found the base. Return when you're ready to go Voidling bound again, and I'll brief you on the next step. Okay, doesn't seem like we've unlocked that one machine yet, so we just gotta keep on pumping. And by pumping, I mean pumping out eggs at the base here, because I've succeeded this now. Meaning, yes indeed, there are eggs for me. I got 2, actually. Nice. Okay, so I can then reassign different ones. I guess... It's a good question. It's a good question. We might as well... Well, the only real point is actually putting some in that have some levels. You know. I'll just wait a little bit. I'll wait a little bit with making more eggs because we got more than enough to hatch right now. No golden ones, but still. Some pretty sick ones, I am sure. Let's have a little pixie poop. Ooh, okay. We got a notably strong Nimiod with a lot of strength, actually. And an Ursec that's witty, meaning he's got a little bit of essence to himself. Okay. But we do got some more. We might as well just keep popping them. We got a ton, actually, for some reason. I'm really glad. It's very satisfying to get this many. And we have a Ice Quibipec again. A Tenacious Nimiod with some recuperation. And an Agile Snowbird with Essence, Vitality, and Agility. Very interesting. It's as if it came from a golden egg, actually. Huh. That actually means... Give me 1 second. That's actually good. That actually solves my problem right now. We could try and make, like, the best ice bird we possibly can, I think, if I just start dumping them in. So we're going to put this Quipec in there. And then... Oh, yeah, we got 2 more, actually. Okay, so this one has 1, 3, 2, 1, 4. Oh. There. I think that's good. Resulting... Yeah, because now the resulting Voidling has a chance of getting stats from the parents. Interesting. Okay, I'm just going to start making good Snowbird. That's just the cards I've been given. So we're going to go with that. Now, as for Raquel, what do you have to say? I'm still surprised the Genbots, or Genbots, stayed functional this long in the blistering cold, though I can't say the same after your visit. We've explored the facility, pulled every fragment of data, and here's what we've confirmed. This volcanic crater, Eldhol, was once a hive of voidlings. Caves, tunnels, and old chimneys, deep mazes filled with life. However, according to the new reports we found, Gen Life was actually looking for something else buried in the labyrinths, called the Menhir. It doesn't seem to be Voidling related, but something Gen Life had been chasing, and they thought it best to keep it secret. The mission is clear. Enter the cave complex, eradicate any foes that crawl in there, and find this Menhir. Okay. Seems straightforward enough. But what do we need now for this mission? Caving initiation. Subterranean expedition. Ragnar rank 10 required. Oh boy, that's going to take me a little bit. Actually, is it though? I can improve my little Gwigoon with the plasma stuff. And I think I'm going to go with plasma mutagen and homing commissals. Just seems a way to make sure that, you know, my attacks, they don't get wasted. So he's got a wise little beard going on. And down the line, we got some options which seemingly affect the tail, I believe. Oh, you can spawn minions with this guy. Oh, would you look at that? Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, that is cool. Okay, I'm really looking forward to actually getting this guy beefed up. I think Nimiod, although I was initially thinking of going into the pulling ability, now that I've played him more, I think I'm actually going to go for static charge just for more flat damage. Look at that. Now he's looking a little bit more orange. A little bit more gelatinous, actually. But he looks pretty sick. I'm really proud of my guy. And we do have our lizard boy and a lot of ice cryogenic mutagen. That is a really nice AoE damage. That's a little bit harder to use. I'm just going to go for a flat buff to the area where I'm going to land. Cool. Now we're... Okay, so we're Wrangler rank 9. And we're almost there. Ooh, now we're getting into some pretty crazy choices here. Abyssal Grasp. Heal for 15% of melee damage. Or from the deep. After using an ability for a short duration, jumping and landing, will release damage-dealing water splashes. I think I'm going to go for the heal. I feel like that's going to be a little bit more clutch. So, currently, Lizard Boy is all out just flat damage and some tankiness when it comes to healing. But I think that is the end of his evolution tree. Yep, that's as far as he could go into that line. So he actually now has, yeah, he has that special mutation. He is good to roll. He is the prime specimen. And I'm just going to keep doing this for a few more of our critters, just to see if we can't get to level 10 real quick. Speaking of that note, though, Mr. Squidzy, he is also actually already maxed out. So we're getting a pretty solid team together here, I gotta say. As per our Chirin, our extra ones, this Quipek is actually one with a lot of vitality. And I did want to, like, start putting some pyro mutagens into stuff, so I'm just gonna go make a pyro one real quick, because that's probably the easiest way for me to hit level 10. Surely it's not bad. It's already got a lot of health on him, you know. Shoot explosive projectiles at a slow fire rate, or shoot chaotic projectiles at a high fire rate. Oh, sure. Let's just go blasting him, I guess. So this guy's just going super fast. What else do we got? Shoot a quick projectile that explodes into multiple blazing embers. Apply burn to enemies on hit. Shoot a projectile that passes through enemies and spawns explosives along its path. And they detonate back to me. I feel like this is just better for spraying. Let's just go with this one. Ew, he's getting all gloopy. And there you go. Wrangler rank 10. Wrangler rank 10. Very nice. And we might as well get to the final one here. Explosive payload. Create a damage-dealing explosion on kill. Its radius increases with the number of burn stacks on the dying enemy. Dealing damage to an enemy has 30% chance to spawn a damage over time lava puddle. This effect has a 3-second cooldown. Thing is, the lava puddle is probably good against bosses. This is probably better against crowds. This is probably not as good against bosses where it's just one boss. But this is also not good against flying enemies. I'm going to go with the explosion on kill. That just sounds cooler in general. Look at that crazy. Oh, right. Yeah, he looks a little bit suited out of his mind. But yeah, I also realized now that our organic bird was also at its peak. So we actually got a lot of dudes maxed out. So now we can actually do the quest. The level 10 one. And check what is going on there. Oh, it's actually level 11? But I can do it now, though. Okay, I can do it. It's level 11, but I need to be level 10. Okay, but okay, I can do ice or cyber. And we do have Squidzy. So let's give that a whirl. Plus, he's probably got some levels on him right now. Just look at him. He looks like a mushroom. I just want to bite into him. Okay. This is going to be a little bit difficult. I think we got to go with agility on this one. He's a little bit hard to maneuver. I feel like that's going to be the smarter choice here. All right. Down we go! Alrighty. I do think this is a different area now. More towards the, like, molten center of the planet. Now that I'm controlling him, though, I feel like a tick. Like a bloated tick, you know what I mean? All chunky. We're doing good against these level 11s. They haven't dealt damage to us yet, so I think we're doing fine. Oh, okay, that net actually really hurt. Oh yeah, now from here we can definitely see we're in the underground cavern section of it. Just how the other planet had the Mesa map. This one has underground this time, so a little bit of a switcheroo. So I'm also really curious as to actually how many planets are currently in the game. If somebody knows, let me know in the comments. Got some lava flowing in the next section. Gotta do a little bit of parkour here, I see, just to get on by. There we go. Alright. The mines were a little bit complicated to deal with, just because this guy's jumping is a little bit hard to deal with, but still very good. Why do I feel like this is where we started? I feel like this is the starting area. I'm confused. Oh, hello. That's now melted through. Okay, so this is a super old facility then. I mean, it's all like stone-like and everything. All right, let me just clean this all up real quick. And we'll be hopping straight in. Oh, what the frick is this? Warden? These are... Okay, so these feel like the normal bots. That's a monolith? Alright, this is new. These are new creatures from the old stuff, I think. Or these are like strange relics that have come to life. I guess we'll find out once we head back to base. Oh, see you later, alligator. Alright. Ooh, that deals significant damage, though. Ooh, boy. Oh, my God. Okay. Holy moly. Holy moly. Holy shit. Holy shit. Whew. Okay, these guys do not play around. Yeah, that one. Holy shit, yeah. My life flashes before my very eyes whenever I see that AoE. Holy. And they're quite resistant. Okay. I have not enough confidence to fight whatever the fuck is going to come out of this. It's definitely, I feel like, going to be cyber because it's, or like different because I don't think I've seen a yellow orb like this before. But without any further ado, let's see what it is. Ancient Warden. Ooh, he's a big beefy boy. Oh, it's like a crab. My ultimate, just right off the rip. Oh yeah, just trying to hammer it all in here. Oh, he is so tanky though. He's trying to predict my placement. Okay, how about you come a little bit more into the middle where it's easier to fight you? Oh my god. Oh, okay. Holy shit. Well, that's a bit of a problem. Upgrades! Upgrades! Let's do that, shall we? We got a lot to pump into you, my friend. Oh my goodness gracious. There is a lot we can do. Oh, the sky is the limit. Okay, increases the maximum node charge stored by 1. The more nodes we do, the better. And this also improves their attack range, which means more consistent damage as long as we go down that line. Extends nodes attack range by 30 while airborne. Oh, kind of meh. Increase node triggering frequency by 15%. Let's just pop all of those, please, and thank you. Trigger a damage-dealing blast on connected nodes after exiting a blink. I don't see why not. And increase the maximum charge of the blink so we can have more dodges. Very nice. Attract loot drops within a large radius. That's just sucking. But increase projectile impact damage by 25. Yeah, I like the projectile more. Let's go with that. Okay, the target acquisition radius. So that's just... the further away they are, the easier it is for it to be found. Fire rate, really nice. Fire rate, good. Fire rate, good. Radius, good. Now we have so many, like, final ones that we could pop, but they're all kind of very situational. And a bit on the expensive side. Screw it. Increase range by 60% while hovering. Okay. Let's just go with that. Might come in clutch. Who knows? A little bit more extra damage for the nodes. There. Okay. Let's give that another whirl, shall we? Alright, so we're basically ready to face that same boss again. And I found a cheeky little bit of extra cyber mutagen right up here on a path. It can be a little bit tricky to find. You just gotta keep your eyes peeled, you know what I'm saying? But with that all said, this is the final one we gotta pop, and with that, the final door is gonna open, and we gotta fight that ancient warden one more time once I clear out these waves. So give me a second. I already placed a few of these here just to really stack already, so that as soon as he is damageable. Oh, there's so much camera shake. Oh crap! I used both of my jumps there already. Oh, I got one shot. Wow. Wow. Okay. All right. Let's do it again. But I got max health, both healing sludges, and my ultimate at the ready. So if I can't beat this now, then I don't know what I gotta do, bro. I gotta change something. Here we go. I'm just gonna do my ultimate, just in case I don't live to tell the tale. I'm gonna use a healing sludge already. Dude, could you stay put, please? We got him 1 bar down, and he burrows. Holy shit, okay. I'm glad that I saw that in time. Holy moly. Alright, I basically also just dumped all of my capabilities there into that little bit. I'm trying to pump up my pillars here. I'm doing pretty good. Whoop! Recharge stamina. Got a little booger over here bothering me. Okay. In we go. Whoop! The double dodges is clutch. It is so necessary. The thing is, I'm still worried he can one-tap me, so I'm kind of... Oh, shit, okay. He did not hit me on that. But I need to use my sludge now. Yeah, I used it, and I'm basically dead. Oh my god. I might not win this. Oh my god, the AoEs. Yes. Oh god. I had to pump those at the end there, those healing bits and bobs, but it was quite worth it. Holy moly. Oh, we got one of the little foxes that I recently unlocked out here now. Okay. Nice. I hope that was worth it. That better have unlocked me that freaking tube. All this for an unknown tube. Let's see here. Golems? This is unexpected, but wait to see Leon. He is ecstatic. Go see him first. Okay, Leon. You better be pleased with my performance there. These living alien ruins will have my attention in time, but they won't steal the spotlight from what truly matters. Behold the splicing station! Thank God! My greatest accomplishment, a masterpiece capable of reconstructing any Voidling's DNA and instantly morphing its form, changing its morphology, abilities, elemental affinity, and even granted additional mutated traits, all through controlled genetic splicing. Of course, none of this operates without polychromosomes. I've set aside a generous reserve so you can begin your trials. Now go test your creativity. Let's see if genius can for once be contagious. Okay, now, going away the hurl of insults, I finally got what I wanted, which was this here McBobber, the splicing station. Okay, so I use polychromosomes. Now is when the creativity comes in. Okay, we can edit every aspect, even the looks and colors and abilities of our little voidlings. Oh, but once a voidling is spliced, they can no longer... Is that spelled correctly? Breed. Keep this in mind as you work towards creating your ideal voidling. Okay, so technically you want to breed first. And once it comes out with the genes that you like, then you start altering it. But I don't have the time for that right now, so I just want to finagle it just a wee little bit and see what we can get up with. Like here, like our current little Gwigoon. Like, what can we do with you? We can... Okay, so we can actually add eyes or colors. Yeah, we can add colors from different creatures that we have unlocked. So, like, this is from the fire reptile that we got. Let's see. Oh, yeah, here. One of these surely is from our current Mr. Tentacle. Interesting. Okay. What if I could make a very interesting boy? What if I could make a very interesting little boy? Let me finagle this a little bit. I'm gonna get creative up in this. Oh, this is great. Like I've given him colors from our Firebird, and I've given him eyes from our Abyssal Lizard, and then we can still give him skin patterns. Like, look at that. This is from our from the Charcoal Carapin. Oh my goodness. You can go so in depth. You can make something that's truly unique to what you like. I can give him like little stripes and stuff, or like a scaly pattern. Oh, that is cool. Okay. Honestly, it makes him look like a bandit. I'm gonna go with this one. Morphology determines the size of the specimen. I'm gonna make him a big boy. I'm gonna make him a gigantic boy. Ear patterns. Okay, we only have his ear patterns. We can't do much with that. Neck mode. So we can have the beard we started him off with or nothing. Oh, we're gonna stay with the beard. But I'm noticing they give stats. So I see here it's +1 vitality. So I don't think they all add stuff, but I feel like some might. Yeah, so these claws are a +1 to strength. Interesting. Okay. And we can change the main element. So I could now, even though he can't base-wise use Pyro, I can make him use Pyro. So I'm going to put that on him. Element override as Pyro. Yes. Primary ability. One of the homing missiles. So we're just going to be raining down fire from the sky. Goon Squad roll. Okay, okay. Ooh. What else do we got? Perks. Oh, these are the perks if you get a max mutation. So an extra jump, or a toxic cloud, explosive payload, that when you get a kill, you get the fire. Heal for 15% of melee damage. Oh, you can go nuts. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. Okay, I'm going to add on to my boy the explosive payload. Just for funsies, because I'm just enjoying myself. I can add more? Wait a minute. Then I'm going to add the heal as well. But what else could I do? What else could I do? I mean, screw it. If killing an enemy gives a 50% for a toxic cloud, why not? Why not? Splice. Okay, so that's going to cost me 5 polychrome. Let's do it. Let's make our little guy. Oh, that's cool. Oh, man, you can do so much. That's where the Spore stuff comes in. And there he comes. Look at how big he is. Hey, buddy, how you doing? I made the eyes purple because he started off with the plasma stuff. Obviously, I'm not making very smart plays here because I didn't, like, dump a lot of mutations into him here. And obviously, because he has all these mutations now and evolution stuff, I can't upgrade much to him. So let me just add a little bit here to this. And I just want to give him a whirl. I just want to give him a try. Unleash a blast that damages nearby enemies on hit and grants a minion charge. You know what? Screw it. Let's just go for flat damage. Minion's basic ability now applies elemental effect. Cool. We're just going to be burning everything to the ground. While on the ground, create a damaging crater. Sign me up. And you know what? Increase maximum minions by 1. Always down for a party. Minions melt into a damage over time puddle? That just sounds strange, and I'm in it. Okay, I'm into it. Sweet. All right, we've applied 100 upgrades thus far. Now, I just want to go on a little bit of a joyride. I think we've encountered all of the features this game has to offer. But I want to try something rather difficult. I would like to actually, well, he doesn't have a whole lot of levels on him. So let's just do something reasonable. Let's just go back to the first planet where things are weak to fire and just see how things go. I just want to see his abilities. This is our own custom boy. Look at that. Actually, that's chaotic gaming from the nest now that I think about it. And here we are. It is time to rumble. Gwigoon is a mischievous skirmisher, quickly getting in and out of combat. Your primary ability triggers close-range explosions. Use it to charge up your secondary ability faster and unleash your trusty minions. Can split from his goon squad with his evasive defensive ability, ordering his minions to chase down enemies as a diversion. With his tertiary ability, Gwigoon can shoot a short-range projectile and teleport to it if needed. Your input following the projectile will determine if you teleport or not. Okay, use it wisely to reposition or regroup with the squad in a pinch. Okay, this is going to be pretty crazy. Okay, so... Okay, that's the teleport. Okay. And he does little explosions. Like a little guy. And since we have a little squad of enemies coming up here, there's our little goon squad. Look at them go. They just beat them up. Oh, I like that. Now, how do I open this, though, if I don't really... Oh, right, R2. Well, that's supposed to be homing missiles. It doesn't really help. Oh, but I can do R1, and that creates that thing. Okay. I'm starting to understand a little bit more. He has pretty crazy abilities, because, again, I can do that explosion and then teleport, but I'd rather not, you know, fall to my death. All right. Squad up. I'm turned invisible there for a little bit, and we cause explosions all around, which is... And there, the missiles are actually homing in now. As for the ultimate, what does this do? I think it just created more little guys. Yeah, look at it. We're a whole army. Let's go. Get him, my minions. Get him. Since he's such a close-range fighter, though, I'm glad that I have the homing missiles, which actually makes probably grinding super easy. Because, again, like if I do this, see that? Like, it's gonna, like, no real, as long as, like, I'm looking at the enemy, no real thought has to go into, you know, my actual actions. It'll just do it for me. But yeah, I believe that does it for our initial session of Voidling Bound. I've really enjoyed my time. I am a little bit shocked by how many features are in this game, and there's seemingly so much to do. I do think these are all the features that the game has, but the thing is, those are all the features that you can then go into crazily in depth. Like, the sky is the limit. I would love to see what kind of crazy freaking builds people can come up with. And for the price you can get this game at right now, it is pretty sick. I don't know what the devs have planned for future stuff for this game, but it just came out. We're going to give them a moment to breathe before they have to think about something like that. I do got to say, though, you know, considering that the game has just come out, a big props to the people who made it, in the sense that I have not encountered a single technical difficulty. I have, except for the loading screen when you go into the game, because obviously it's loading, I have not encountered a single frame drop. I haven't encountered any sort of bug of any sort. Admittedly, I've not been trying to force any bugs, but it's been smooth as butter through and through, and I've really enjoyed my time. And I think for you watching this video, if this seemed interesting to you, I do definitely think this is a game that you should consider playing yourself, simply due to the fact that this is one of those games that doesn't matter if you've watched somebody play this game, because there's so many routes you can take with this game. Like, you can have a completely different experience and, like, completely focus on different creatures, get completely different drops, do completely different mutations, get completely different eggs, that I feel like everybody's experience is going to be fun enough for you to pick it up, even if you watch the creator play it. If that's worth something. I don't know. It felt important to say. But with all that being said, I really hope you enjoyed your time watching, and I will see you very soon in the next video, which is going to be likely Metro, soon to be Resident Evil, and potentially a collab series or two in July. Don't quote me on that. We'll see. Until then, toodles!